Welcome, folks, to Garage Sports Ohio.
Hey, love you all. And we got a treat for you guys today. That really ugly guy down there at the other end.
I don't see him.
That's my dad, and he's kind of dumb. So y'all are in for something fun.
Missed you,
About
folks.
as
How's
dumb as you
everything
are.
going? Huh? Say it, Chuck.
About as dumb as he is.
Where you gonna go from?
Oh, shoot.
All right. So first things first, we're just gonna dive in. Ain't no
Yep.
sense in hanging around and or anything like that. We got Notre Dame versus Penn State that played what is now last night, what will be 2 nights ago when this gets posted. And that game was a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, it was. It was really. It was
Notre
right.
Dame decided not to show up till the second half.
Yep.
And then they won in true Notre Dame fashion. Interception at the end of the game,
Yep.
kick a field goal, ice it.
End it. Yep.
And
And-
it makes me wonder one big thing. Penn State's head coach. Can he win a big game?
I don't think he can.
It doesn't seem like it. I think
Yeah.
he's like what 1 in 15.
Yeah.
One. The answer to that's Boise State,
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? It could be.
which is atrocious.
But I'll tell
His
you,
one top 5 win is against Boise State.
this is what I'm thinking. Notre Dame is in the championship,
Yep.
and it's Ohio State.
We'll get into
Yeah, we'll get into that.
trying to get
after
ahead
that.
of ourselves now.
But Notre Dame looked really bad in the first and second quarter.
Yeah, I did. I mean, if you look
I
at
mean,
this,
oh my goodness.
if you just look at Riley Leonard's stats, you know they didn't have a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
15 of 23 for 223, a touchdown and 2 picks.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
Mm-mm.
Oh, what's that guy's name for Penn State?
Oh, the
Drew Aller.
No.
No, the what?
Edge
you mean-
rusher.
Oh, Abdul Carter.
Abdul
No,
Carter.
Dual Carter.
Dog.
I knew
Yeah, he was a dog.
I already knew he was a dog. I
Here
told
he
y'all.
The game.
Oh yeah. He had the sacks.
Like he was going absolutely nuts. There's nobody could guard him.
No.
I mean, you got to be kidding me. 5 tackles. He had a sack.
Yep.
He was just going nuts. I mean, you just couldn't get away from him. He had Riley Leonard running for his life.
Oh yeah.
Now, mind you, Riley Leonard handled it very well. He stayed fairly poised, even with all that pressure.
Yeah.
And I saw some of the plays, and I'm like, there's a missed call here, a missed call there, and
Right.
on both sides. So I wouldn't say
Right.
that could be used as an excuse. 'Cause It
Right.
happened on both sides. But
Yep.
when you look at everything, it's like, okay, Abdul Carter got held probably 3 times with no flag.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, if you get those flags, everything changes.
This is what I'm thinking, Chuck, and this is no kidding. Notre Dame stayed with their game plan. Their defense is what helped them a lot.
Yeah, their defense shut Drew Aller down. Drew
Yeah,
Aller had a
period.
terrible game.
Oh yeah.
12 of 23, 135 yards and a pick.
Yeah. I mean, they absolutely just shut him down.
The big thing
But
is,
the only thing is, and at the half, the offense Notre Dame's looked really bad. And then at half, it must have been some kind of adjustments or something. But my goodness, they come out rumbling.
so here's my thing. Here's where my big question comes. You look at that last drive for Penn State. They get the ball with like 57 seconds to go. Okay, they run the ball on the first play. They get 13 yards. First down, clock stops. Okay, why are we passing it now? Why are we leaning on a guy that's 12 of 24 for 135 yards? Instead of leaning on running backs that are 15 for 84 yards and 3 touchdowns, we got another running back who's 19 for 82 yards. Why are we even thinking
Yeah.
about putting the ball in the air?
Yeah, why? That's what I couldn't understand is why would they want to put the ball in the air when you run the clock, burn the clock to end the game, and they could have won.
I mean, there's not a lot of clock to burn. They got to get downfield. So I get a little bit of it, but at the same time, when your running game's working,
Why not stick with it?
why aren't we leaning on it?
Yeah.
How about the peanut gallery over there that hasn't said
Yeah.
anything
How
the
about
entire
you guys?
podcast?
I've said something.
I wasn't talking
How
about
about
you.
how about you, Chuck? Big Chuck? What do you think?
Wow.
Notre Dame's always the past 2 games I seen. They were second half team. They didn't show up first half, and they showed up second half.
Yeah, and I love
Yeah.
that Kirk Herbstreit called that game
Oh yeah.
at the very beginning.
Oh yeah. Kurt Herbstreit said
He
it.
said straight up, he said he thinks it's going to be 24-20 Notre Dame with a pick at the end leading to points. There was a pick at the end leading
And
to
then the
points and
first-
ended 27-24.
Wow. That's amazing for somebody to say something like that. Wow.
I guess the only thing I could really justify on why they probably passed is because the run game was working so well.
They thought it could work.
They maybe thought passing would throw them off, and it didn't at all.
And clearly
See-
Drew Aller had he was having a horrible game.
But see, if it was me and the running game was working, I would have kept at it. I mean, you're getting 10 yards of run. I mean, that's a first down, second and 5. You can still run the ball and get another first down. I mean,
Well,
I
running
can't
till they can
understand
stop
why.
you.
well,
Huh?
at a
Say
certain
what,
point,
Chuck? Big Chuck?
Keep running it until they can stop you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, I mean, the clock does become a factor. If you're going,
Yeah,
second and
but you're still in the lead though. That's
no,
the
they were
thing.
tied.
Oh, it was tied.
It was a tie game at this point. They want to get down and win.
Right. But I
Um,
could see going down the field and then burning some clock off. But
It also
huh?
it also depends on how many timeouts you have.
They had two.
They had two.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
and also how fast you can get to the line to clock the ball too.
Right.
Right.
So you're looking at 2nd and 10 to start. Or
Well, see what I'm
you're
trying to
looking
say.
at 3rd and 10,
What
3rd
I'm
and 5,
right.
rather than 2nd and 5. But I think the big thing is you're killing the clock.
Right.
They're going to be burning their timeout.
Right.
They got 2 of them as well because they want to get the ball back.
Right.
So you're looking at all these different factors, and then if you get the first downs, you get down the field, you call the timeout, you kick the field goal, you win it, or you just run all the clock and you go to overtime. It's better than throwing a pick.
Well, see what I can't understand is this, Chuck. Penn State should have run the ball and make them bring that 8-man front up.
And then you could throw it.
Then you could throw it.
And another factor would be how good is your kicker and how long can he kick.
That's very true.
That is very true too.
And I
But-
don't know how good Penn State's kicker is. I know Cheater's a hell of a kicker, though.
Yeah, I know he's a hell of a kicker for Notre Dame.
But it was a great game to watch at the end of
Yeah.
the day. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that Drew Aller has 0 receptions for -4 receiving yards. Tip balls
Yep.
will do that.
Yep. Yep. Most definitely.
All right. Well, that clocks us at 8.5. Let me put that in here. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So now we can talk about Ohio State versus Texas that's coming up. I know we talked about this last week, but we can get into it a little bit more. I want to hear from Dad over there.
But
What's your thoughts on Ohio State versus Texas?
Ohio State's going to win.
How are they going to win?
They're going to score defense and offense.
Okay.
Okay.
So are we talking a fumble or a pick?
Pick.
Okay. Hold up.
I was talking, and I just feel like they got everything that they got their rematch with Oregon. I just feel like their momentum's gone. They got everything they wanted, and now they hit Texas, and I feel like what are they playing for now?
National
You know?
championship.
I don't know.
This is my idea. And I say this for Ohio State. If Ohio State gets Jeremiah Smith and Obuka going, and they get Dravion Henderson going, I'm thinking Ohio State's going to win this game, and if Jack Sawyer gets involved in sacks and stops uh, Texas passing games, I'm thinking Ohio State's going to win this.
If Jack Sawyer and JTT have a big game,
Yeah.
this game's all Ohio State.
Oh yeah, and I feel that they're going to be jacked up, ready to go. I'm thinking it's going to be a really nasty game. Ohio State's going to win it
Yeah.
by at least 3 touchdowns.
Well, I
You-
think that's a stretch.
You can't exclude Quinn Ewers and Golden and all of them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that secondary was really good against Oregon.
But
I mean, good lord.
No, I'm talking about Texas.
Yeah.
Well,
My big take with it is very simple. Stop Jeremiah Smith. Good luck.
yeah. Good luck with that. You know,
I was talking to my aunt earlier today, and I asked her what she thinks the game's going to look like today. And her response was low scoring defensive game. She said she don't see one of the teams scoring over 21 points. And I'm like, well, what? If that happens, Texas wins.
yeah. I mean, Ohio State's got to have a game like they had against Oregon.
If you hold Ohio State to less than 20 points or less than 21 or even just 21, Ohio State will lose this football game.
Yeah, most definitely. But if you got to get Travion Henderson involved
Hold on.
in that running game,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead, Chuck.
I said that's not going to happen.
That was your sister.
Yeah, well, she's wrong.
Oh, she doesn't have.
Yeah,
She does.
oh,
She's our
She's
lordy.
she's our newest subscriber.
Oh, our newest subscriber too. Wow.
She's gonna hear this.
Wow.
That's all
It's pretty good. Any other takes on Ohio State, Texas?
I think it's gonna be 28-24 Texas.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the score of 34-24 Ohio State.
34-24?
We think.
That's what I'm going
I
to
can
do.
see 34-28, but
I could see that too, Chuck. 34-21, Ohio State.
49-20.
They just need to open
Ohio
up
State.
holes for
Say it louder.
Travion
So they can hear
Henderson
you in the back.
and huh?
hold on, Pops. I just heard the most absurd bullshit I've ever heard. Go.
49-21 Ohio State.
Oh man! Wow. I can't see that.
Hey, it's his prediction.
I can't. That's a
It is. That's
prediction and a
yours.
half there. Wow.
That is a bold statement. That's like saying Utah was going to make the playoffs. This
Okay,
year.
we need
I wouldn't say that.
we need Big Chuck back on next week so we can say that wasn't no 49.
It's recorded. We can do that.
How you gonna feel? How you gonna feel if it happens though?
Very happy.
I'm gonna say, hey Chuck, quit raising your hands.
I'll also be very bored with the game.
I'll have to come back on and say I was right.
That's fair.
That's fair. That is fair.
Not you and always trying to be right.
I try to be.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
All right. On to the next subject. Let's talk college football transfers.
Oh my goodness, there've been a lot of transfers going
We got a
on.
huge one.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, we do.
Carson Beck, rather, has
Yep.
transferred from Georgia to Miami.
Wow. Wow.
He's like, oh, Cam Ward's not there anymore. I guess I'll go there.
Yeah.
Why don't you go back to Georgia?
And try to get
This is what I
another
don't understand.
and try to get another nanny, another national championship.
I mean, he has not.
Huh?
First and foremost, he doesn't have any with Georgia. As the
Right. That's the thing. Why don't he stay and get a championship for Georgia
as the
instead of going to Miami? It don't make any sense. I don't understand why.
I understand him backing out of the draft. I
Right.
get that.
Yep. Because of injury issues and
I'm just really confused as to why he would transfer out and go to
because
Miami.
I think he could stay in Georgia because of the injury protocol, isn't it?
What do you mean?
With the injury.
The injury doesn't matter for where he plays.
But does he could stay at Georgia, right?
Could have, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I think they either offered him a lot of money or he really sees something in Miami and went to Miami,
That's very possible.
Possible.
like recruiting wise.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's fair.
I don't.
I don't, because that gives that's another thing too. When this transfer portal comes on, and something like the quarterback from Georgia going to Miami,
Carson Beck.
yeah, that don't give an opportunity for some other quarterback to get the opportunity or the experience to be able to play.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Really? So who's Georgia's quarterback next year? Somebody else who has the opportunity to play.
But does it for Miami?
Well, no,
No.
but it does it for Georgia. So it still does. It's still the same thing. You're still giving an opportunity for your lower guy to get starting reps. It's just at a different team.
Yeah,
So I mean, it doesn't.
because that's what happened to
The problem
that Orgy and all them from Ohio State. They left because they knew Underwood was going to be starting.
Whoa! Multiple things here. First off, Ohio State has had bad enough quarterbacks. We didn't have Orgy though.
Right.
And Ohio State doesn't have Underwood either.
I'm talking about Michigan. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's not what you said.
I said Ohio State. Yeah, I know. I meant to say Michigan. I'm sorry.
You're all right. But all that being said, the biggest problem that I have with the transfer portal is that the transfer window opens up
Right.
before bowl games.
Yeah, that's what I don't like either.
It opens
Why-
up before conference championships.
I mean, why can't they open it up after the bowl game?
January 21st, it should open up and you can keep it
Yeah.
open as long as you want.
Right. Right. I agree 100%. So it gives the opportunity for the players that where they're at to be able to play in the national championship and the playoffs. Instead, they can't play in the national championship because then they're skipped into the portal.
Well, or this. Let's look at the flip side of that. Let's say you play for Ohio State, Texas, or Notre Dame right now, and you wanted to enter the transfer portal. You can't until
You could enter the transfer portal and still play in your games.
Devin Brown. did.
You can.
Yeah.
As long as you don't commit to another school before you play. Before you
Well, that's what happened to Alabama.
if you
Carson-
if
That
you
running back already transferred to Michigan. He couldn't play in the bowl game for Alabama and Michigan game.
technically he could have, but it would have been stupid for Alabama to play him.
Right.
If Carson Beck would have done it now and was still going to the national championship, he could still play in the national championship.
Yes, but why would you if you're Georgia?
Yeah, and you're going to Miami.
I'm just letting you know.
Well, I know technically he could, but no coach in college football is going to let that happen.
No.
I'm going to progress the guys
Yeah.
that I have for next year.
Yeah.
I'm not going to progress somebody I don't.
And
Right.
that, and that,
Absolutely.
and that makes
Give
Carter-
him the experience.
and
I'll
that
let him talk.
and that
Oh.
makes sense. I'm not saying, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, and I thought when Devin Brown went out and played that drive for Ohio State, I thought it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen
Mhm.
because he lost the locker room already.
Right.
If you're not loyal to your team, you lose your locker room. Why would they play for you?
Yep. Absolutely.
They're not going to be fired up to play for you.
Right. Right.
It's
hmm
the transfer portal needs to open up, and the coaching carousel needs to open up after the national championship's over.
Yeah.
If that happens, all these problems are solved. Marshall plays in their bowl game.
Yep. Because they had to back out of it because they didn't have enough players.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you also brought up Justice Haynes transferred from Alabama.
To Michigan.
Yeah, that's that
Yeah.
running back's name. John
Mhm.
Mateer transferred to Oklahoma.
Wow.
Okay, that's interesting. Auburn got Eric Singleton Jr. out of Georgia Tech. Georgia secured a wide receiver from USC,
Yep.
and Zachariah Branch. I mean, it looks like Texas A&M did decent. Damon Wilson from Georgia, the edge guy, transferred to Ohio State.
Wow.
Dylan Theinman transferred from Purdue to Oregon.
Wow.
And Deuce Robinson transferred from USC to Florida State. I don't know why you'd want to go play for Florida State.
Yeah.
Instant starting time. Look how bad they were.
They look really bad.
Yeah. And Monroe Mills is still out there, offensive tackle out of Louisville. But yeah, I mean, the transfer window needs to open up later.
This
Right.
is probably the worst Florida State team I've seen since I've been
decades.
alive
Yeah.
Yeah.
on
In
this
a
planet.
while. Yeah.
It's honestly, they put Florida State in the MAC, they might compete.
No, I think it'd be the opposite.
You think they'd still get beat? You think
Yeah.
that back?
They'd still get beat by Toledo.
Maybe this year.
Yeah.
I don't like you. All right, that's it on that one. That's it on that one.
I got the headline video. Would Florida State beat Toledo?
All right. So now we had a fan, which is also a buddy of mine, sent over a video of Kenyon Rambo highlights. Yep. These highlights they're old.
To be fair, I know who Rambo is.
Well, most of us. But it's funny because this was his favorite player for Ohio State when he was younger. Watching Kenyon Rambo make two really big plays when he was 8 years old is the reason he's an Ohio State fan.
Oh.
So he wants us to watch a 6-minute highlight video from 1997.
Rambo played both sides of the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
And decide and make fun of him and react to the video.
Make fun of him.
He expects nothing less from us.
Okay.
So let's dive into this and let's give him a reaction.
Down and 5. Passes away. He's got him. Kenyon Rambo.
Come back and get the ball back. We put our second offense in the game. Mark Garcia goes deep to Kenyon Rambo, number 4. Kenyon did a nice job returning punts.
He has an air about him that the coaches love. He's back to throw. To the corner. Rambo! Touchdown!
Matt Stanley's played tonight. Darrell Price is going to have to push to get his job back. Here's Mockerman throwing and a diving catch by Kenyon Rambo. Still going to keep their tight end in here. Play action. Belisari, plenty of time. Fires on the run. Got Rambo. Now, where did forward progress go? First down at the 15. They roll that way, looking to throw, and he does to the end zone. Touchdown.
First down at the 44. Belisari with time. Rambo!
Leaping catch. Down to the 20.
It might have been able to look at.
Here's a throw and a strike to Rambo. Touchdown.
Third and long, down the middle, wide open is Rambo.
These were his words. He said make fun of him.
No, he's a good route runner.
What the hell do we have to make fun of here?
Yeah, really.
A great plays?
Yeah, great route runner.
Joel doesn't make any sense. Put your hand down.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Put your hand down, Joel.
And it hurts my soul to say this. Where's your team? Because his team's in the playoffs.
I'd like to say that our team has been sitting on the couch since week 5.
Yeah. That's fair to say.
They're both Jaguars.
Oh man, we've been sitting on the seat. We've
That is
been
fair to
sitting on
say.
the couch. But let's just put it this way: Bills are going to beat them, Joel. So put your hands down.
Yeah, he picks the Bills to beat them.
Dang it. We haven't got to that yet.
Wow, you picked the Bills
We'll
to beat.
get there. Why are you trying to do everything out of order?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is a no.
Bad pops.
Bad.
Bad Chuck.
I'm always bad, baby.
Ooh.
Makes a nice cut at the 25-30. Kenyon Rambo.
Well, I can't dog on Rambo.
If you want to talk, tell me so I can pause it because they can't hear you over the video.
I can't dog over Rambo. I mean, he's doing his route running.
Okay, do you want to finish the video
Yep.
now? Or
Yep. No, well.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Belisari, nice play action. Plenty of time. Deep middle.
Did you put that thing on vibrate? You're in the middle of filming right now.
Yeah.
What are you, 12?
I don't ever film, so.
Always on his phone over here.
Yeah, whatever. Phil, somebody called me. Get called.
You can help the sounds your phone makes, though.
That's why I leave my phone at home.
On a vibrate.
Wow. We're not going to do it now. It's too late. You already messed everything up. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's finish this reaction now.
Yeah.
On the run. Inside the 40, broke a tackle. Keeps his footing, one man to beat. Kenyon Rambo, touchdown.
Why'd he slow down? He's like a runner running to first and slows down before he even gets there. It's annoying and bothersome. That's why
that ain't bothersome.
That was
he got it in the end zone.
He knew he was going to make it.
He got it in the end zone.
He could have got
about it.
He could have done it without getting hit.
Oh, wow.
He knew he was going to make it anyhow.
Let me risk injury for no reason.
Well, he still made it in.
Ted Ginn Jr. over here.
Oh, he still made it in.
And so did Ted Ginn, but then he was out the rest of the game and they lost.
Oh, wow. Cry over spilt milk.
Absolutely.
I agree.
But then you can clean up the spilled milk.
Yeah, but you could not really. Not if he broke his leg. There ain't no cleaning up a broken leg.
He got it in. That's all that matters. He got
his health staying on the field matters.
It was going too well. Chuck had to
ruin it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for something to say the whole time. Let's continue the video now.
This is the big play of the ball game. Gonna hit right here. Kenyon Rambo down the middle, a beautifully executed play, and Kenyon's got the.
That was a great play by the quarterback. This looks like a quarterback highlight trailer, not a receiver.
Really? That looked like a damn good catch to me.
It looked like a better throw.
Looked like a good catch to me.
On a roll.
Speed to put the ball.
Can't we just give credit to both?
No.
Oh,
I'd say both too. Who says we
Quarterback
can't?
didn't catch the ball.
Yeah, the wide receiver did.
I think he could have.
Oh hell, the way he threw it, that was a perfect dot.
You know, back then we didn't have fast quarterbacks, so I doubt it.
This is fair.
Should have got Tom Brady.
True.
He said fast quarterbacks, and you brought up Tom Brady?
Tom Brady's not fast.
You brought up Tom Brady in a conversation about fast quarterbacks. You realize how dumb you sound?
Yeah, I sound dumb.
Okay. I would have accepted just about. Literally, you could have brought up Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning wasn't even that fast.
I know, neither was Tom Brady. You basically the same thing.
But both of them were the best throwing quarterbacks.
Eli was faster.
Eli was slow.
Faster than them.
No.
It's not wrong.
He was slow.
They all are. That's the point he's making.
Oh.
Just saying Eli was a bit faster.
Ball is
12 yards on the pickup and then back up top.
back up top again to Kenyon. Kenyon got behind the secondary again. We got the ball on the 3-yard line. Our offense get after. Here's Michael Wiley, little halfback pass. You know, if they're flying up and overplaying the running game, you've got to do things like this. And Mike Jacobs made that call.
No other.
Say it again.
He burnt that corner. He burned him.
See if speed's all we're looking for.
Why are you going to argue over a wide receiver? It's doing his route and he kills him. Put your hands down.
I will make one critique on the pass before that. It was underthrown.
He still caught it.
Well, it is a receiver video, so.
He still caught it.
Oh, and that's all that matters?
Yeah.
He didn't get in the end zone.
But he still caught it.
He could have gotten the end zone.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was a 30-yard bomb.
Was this the goal for Joel to make you two argue? Was that the goal of this video?
Put your hand down, Joel.
It worked.
His team's in the playoffs. Oh, the Marlins beat the Phillies in the 10th inning, way back in 1997.
Wow. That's old.
That's a 99 video.
Really old.
This is 99 in the highlight.
Wow.
Oh, 99, okay. You're right.
Position. The Badgers 48 end around. Kenyon Rambo, the One boy in front. Rainbow inside.
There he is.
Tuck the damn ball. What are you doing?
Wow. He's running it. Look how he's doing.
Yeah, he looks like
Look
Mike
how
Vick
good
up
he's
here.
doing. He's running the damn. He got a hole. He's gone. See ya.
Tuck the
Tutty.
damn ball.
Tutty. Oh, well. Tutty.
You know, why don't you go back to being a... Who are you a fan of?
He ain't fumbling the damn.
Why do you sound like an Ohio State fan right now? Why are you still interrupting me?
Why are you interrupting me?
Because you sound like a moron.
I ain't being a moron. You're being a moron.
Sure. Look how offended he just got.
God damn, he's running the ball. Leave him alone.
No,
Pausing it.
this is the point of the reaction. Do you know how to react?
Pausing the damn thing.
To react. Do you want us to not react?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you.
And I keep pausing because you
If you
keep
would
talking.
have paused it, he would have been in the end zone.
Yeah, we'll find out here in a second. If you
All right. Shut up.
Hey, you're not supposed to cuss.
Yeah, well, he needed it.
Well, you don't need it.
No, I didn't. You did.
No, you didn't.
I'm just going to keep this going as long as I can now.
The 40. Down the sideline.
Oh, he'll make it in the end zone. Well, you would think he did after he went through that hole.
Yeah, and the way he wasn't covering the football.
Well, hey, he was trying to get his feet going.
Well, get the speed going with the ball top. Brandon's like, what time is it?
Yeah, no kid. This is going on.
9:19 left in the third quarter. Belisari, play fakes, looks to throw. Needs it down the right side for Rambo. He's got it to the 15, to the 10, and he's tackled.
On the Buckeyes' next possession, Belisari's arm did the work. First, he found Rambo with a deep pass, a play that gained 58 yards.
Buckeyes back with it at Belisari from the 49. Lots of time rolling to the right. Now guns it upfield. Rambo wide open. 15, 10, 5, and touchdown.
That's how you score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Kenyon Rambo.
It was all part of another great day for the junior wideout. 7 catches for 179 yards. His third 150-yard-plus game on the season was already third most in school history.
On the opening possession, they move it to midfield. And off the fake to Wiley. Another completion. Rambo with his first catch.
You see how that was a nice drag.
Fires open receiver. Got it.
Look how
That's a nice catch.
yeah, he tore up Ohio or Michigan in that game.
Ooh, a kick return?
Rambo on a kick return. And he fumbles it, picks it back up. Oh, look at this run.
Are you going to talk the whole time? Because they can't hear you.
You think he's going to run it in?
Well, probably. That's why it's a highlight.
Well, yes.
Or he's going to get hit and fumble it.
Oh, for crying
Well,
out
that would
loud.
happen because he doesn't know how to tuck the ball.
He's taking it right now. Good Lord, man. Give the man a break. Let him do his job.
He did it 16 years ago.
Add smoke to the fire.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that stick to stir the pot over there, Dad?
Oh, look at him. Jumped over there.
2 pops.
All right.
You want me to mute the video so you could do an overtap talk?
No, go ahead.
Okay. He didn't go all the way.
Well, let's see if it's a fumble.
At least he's at the other side. He ain't not at the 15.
It was a great return.
Yeah, it was.
I had nothing back to say.
And neither do I.
Except for the way he was running with the ball.
Hey, the ball's out.
Oh, you say he was down already.
Joel,
For crying out loud.
you're the most evil person I know. I bet you knew this was going to happen. You're mean.
From behind. Toss Wiley. The halfback pass. Throws it. Rambo's got it.
It could be wide open on a halfback pass.
But it was a beautiful play. He was butt naked wide open.
Definitely did that on purpose.
He didn't have the running back didn't have nothing, so he passed it to the wide receiver. Would have got more gain, more yards. Thank you. And good night.
Bye.
Belisari on the straight drop, looking for.
He got a little early there, but still brought it in. Well done.
One-handed grab.
There was definitely two.
Are you sure there was two?
Count the two?
You sure there was two?
Yes.
Okay.
Renzel off play action. Looks to Rambo.
Nice pocket play by the freshman there for Renzel. Rambo.
Out route. That was nice. That was beautiful. That was damn beautiful. A nice long out route.
Andy Brumbers makes good on that. And then it's first has completion, had to wait till the second quarter, but it's a biggie, 44 yards to Kenyon Rambo.
For the Bucks, Belisari with great time, rifles a strike, and here's Kenyon dancing with a great speed of his, out of bounds.
He didn't even try to juke there.
So what? He got enough yards for the first down. Next play. Next play.
Am I having too much fun, Brandon?
Yeah. You're a stir in the pot. At least I know what you're doing right now.
Joel, next time I see you, I'm going to smack your hands for doing that.
Oh, this is good.
Got him stopped. And here we come again. Great throw. We're backed up here. That's Kenyon Rambo.
Let's see, return this one.
I don't know. Let's find out. Instead of pausing it.
No, take your guess.
What are you doing guesses? What do you think?
I guess he'll take it in. Let's see.
No.
Does he fumble?
No, he'll take it in.
No, he don't fumble, but he ain't making it all the way.
Yeah.
I say he is.
I say it's to the crib.
From the two.
That was your man.
Oh my God. He's not even in the camera. It's the best part about the whole thing.
Hey, Chuck, is that why you shut your phone off?
That's why it's in vibrate.
Oh, okay.
No, you just told me not to do it because we were already into it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Hello.
Oh, my. Right in the middle of the podcast. Hello.
Yeah, after
that was muted.
Rambo. There he goes. Rambo to midfield. He's 30.
He didn't go all the way in.
That was great BCV just to get down there too.
Yeah, it was. That was great. That was awesome.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll unmute you.
Savine did a good job, gave Stevie time, and there's a little slant route.
Belisari once again finding Kenyon Rambo.
Especially with the pass behind him, he still made the grab.
Yeah, and that defender right there. Wow.
Comes out here with Kenyon in what we call a little seam
See
route.
what I'm saying?
Belisari to throw his first pass.
That play looked exactly like Jeremiah
It's the same number
on the last game.
And it was the same number.
It was like those same exact catch and everything.
He's got the same number 4.
Just 16 years later.
Yeah.
That gave me weird flashbacks.
Me too.
Rambo's open. Out and inside the 40-yard line.
Here's Belisari. Incomplete.
Hey, they got his foot down there.
He
Sid.
did.
Throws the ball. Let's see if he gets his foot down or not. Very, very close. Yeah, just as he does. With his left.
NFL fucking catch right there. Look at that tip of the foot.
Great vision.
Foot in. previous punt on that play.
A couple minutes left to go in the first half. A good catch here by Kenyon Rambo.
And up top again.
22-yard line. Again, we're back to throw the football down the field. A great catch.
Wow, you couldn't stay on your feet?
One-handed catch. He one-handed catch the damn thing.
What's that got to do with your
dove
feet?
for it.
What's that got to do with your feet?
So what? He dove for it, and it's right damn near at the 3.
You stay on your.
Got to complain about.
You stay on your feet. You're in the end zone.
Oh well.
You said that's the only part that matters is the tutty. He's not giving me tutties.
Well, he ain't giving you tutties, but at least he's giving you the arms.
I need the tutty. You said that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter when you're getting the first down and you're moving the markers.
The only thing that mattered was the tutty.
Yeah, the tutty and moving the markers.
No, that's two things. You said the only thing.
I did.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You 100% did.
I did not.
We'll do a play.
All right, let's play back it. Well, Sid, be quiet. Good Lord, man.
Catch by Kenyon Rambo.
Need pacifier?
Do I need a pacifier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you got one
keep
handy?
your mouth shut?
You got one handy?
Oh, yeah, here. Here you go. Suck on it.
I got one of those.
Oh, do you? All right.
Out of the shotgun.
Ooh, 4th and 9? Gross. And they're losing to Michigan? Well, that seems likely.
Let's see what happens.
Blitz on the way. Belisari fires. Rambo's got it.
Foul. First down.
I still got to react. The idea of pausing it is for the reaction.
Gee, but 4th and 9. But they still got the first down.
It's a highlight video. Of course they did.
Well, no kidding.
Do you want it to be a good reaction or do you want to just keep bitching?
I want to keep going, but I'm just telling you, you were crying. 4th and 9. They got the first down.
You both are.
Brandon's
What
uncomfortable.
about your comment in on that?
My anxiety.
Your anxiety.
You're talking in front of me, your dad, and my dad. What's the anxiety?
Well, really,
Yeah,
your
arguing.
stepdad.
Rambo to the top of your screen. Belisari waits and fires. Rambo's got it. Touchdown.
Now that's a tutty.
No kidding.
That's the only thing that matters. The tutty, remember?
No kidding.
Belisari rolls the pocket. Got a man open. And there's Rambo.
Did you notice something?
What?
That quarterback's left-handed.
I noticed that the first 3 seconds.
I didn't know that until now.
Have we been,
He's a left-handed thrower.
have we been watching the
Damn,
same
he can
video?
throw good. Yeah, he can throw good left-handed. Wow.
He's a quarterback.
Wow,
He better be able to throw good.
I haven't seen a quarterback throw left-handed since Steve Young.
You've never seen Tua?
I never seen Tua.
You know he's the starting quarterback for the
Quarterback
Miami
from
Dolphins, right?
Right, and he's a left-handed thrower?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, Mark Burnell was another one.
Mark Burnell.
Yep. He was left-handed quarterback.
I didn't watch the Jaguars. I thought they stunk anyway.
They do.
They still do.
Especially-
No. Not back
They
then.
still
didn't.
do.
No,
Wait,
not back
I
then.
believe they sucked in
Back
99.
then, they didn't.
You ever watch the Bengals?
Hold on. Let's finish the video. Can he get there? Couldn't even outrun him. What's he doing?
Oh, damn, at least they're at the 1.
He's just too slow.
All you gotta do is just run it in.
He got to outrun him. Good job.
Oh man. Can't give the guy enough credit for at least going to the 1. And they were midfield.
But the tutty's the only thing that matters.
Here he goes. Here's the out. Now he beats him.
Oh, look at that route.
Can't
Look
house
the
number
heck
29.
out of that
Then
corner.
you see the speed of
at
Kenyon Rambo.
Yeah, look at him get from behind
Oh, man.
like a bum.
Like a bum.
It was underthrown.
It was underthrown, and he damn near ran it in. What are you talking about?
Damn
Bum.
near's not good enough.
All right.
God.
Joel, put your hand down.
I loved Chris Campbell.
Who? Chris who?
Chris Campbell?
That's not who that was.
That was Rambo.
Same person.
Kenyon Rambo?
Same person.
That was Rambo. That
They
was
both
Rambo.
played both sides of the ball. Him and Chris Gamble.
But no, hold on. I thought Travis Hunter was the first to do that.
No.
I've been saying that since he said it. He's not the first. He's like the 21st.
Yep.
I don't like that. Wasn't that Deion's number?
Exactly why I said it.
Okay. All right. Well, there's the video for Kenyon Rambo. I hope you enjoyed your time here, because I did not.
Well, I know I did.
You enjoyed yourself way too much.
Yeah, you did. Way too much. Thanks, Joel. I owe you one. Because there was nothing wrong with that video.
He knew what he was doing.
Okay. Jiminy Cross, that was great. All right, let's do this. You ready for this?
Ready for what?
Facts.
All right, we're ready.
All right. So, Tampa Bay,
Tampa Bay. Is it
the Lightning, hockey.
Oh, Tampa Bay Lightning.
Had a game where they were going to face the Hurricanes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That was postponed due to a hurricane this year.
That's ironic.
The best part, it was in Tampa. So the hurricane came into town and, well, they had to postpone the game because they were just too much for them to handle. Then, in LA, the Kings had a game against Calgary, and it was postponed due to, could you tell me what it was postponed for?
Calgary.
No. You're close. What's the team name?
A tsunami.
They're not the Tsunami. What are the Calgary what in hockey?
Cyclone.
No.
Lightning.
No. That's Tampa.
What are the what?
Calgary what?
Stampede.
No. You think an LA game was postponed due to a stampede?
That would be awesome.
The game was postponed due to wildfires.
Wildfires. That's right.
They were going to be facing the Calgary Flames.
Flames.
Oh.
Yep.
So the Flames came into town and they had to postpone the game again.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's crazy.
The irony makes it hilarious to me. But that's it. That was the whole Chuck's fun fact today.
That's a great fun fact. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
All right.
I've never heard you so quiet in my life.
Yeah, you have.
Okay. Well, maybe we can get him to talk now. He has been very quiet over there.
Okay.
You can tell somebody's camera shy.
I've been talking. You just ain't been hearing me because you're talking.
All right. So we brought up the USA Today 2025 NFL mock draft. We could dive into it and talk about it a little bit and see what we think about it.
Yeah.
So, first overall pick, the Tennessee Titans select Cam Ward.
Wow, Cam Ward.
I don't like it for one reason.
What's
I
that?
don't like it.
It's the Titans.
Yep.
That's fair.
It don't matter who they pick. We don't like it.
Oh, wow. The Cleveland Browns is going to pick Travis Hunter.
It's all right. The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel has them taking Shador Sanders.
That's about right for a Browns pick.
It's got the Browns taking Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I hate that for them.
Yeah, probably put him at corner because we need another corner.
He's got. I mean, he's gonna have to pick a position.
You got to figure this too.
What happened to Newsom?
Newsom's still there.
So you need a third one?
Well, you got to remember too. You got to remember what's that other corner's name?
Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward's getting old. Yep,
He's got a couple more years on him.
a couple more, a year or two, and that's it.
So who would be the starters?
Well, you got to remember too, Chuck, when you do like dime, nickel, or cover 4 or cover 3, you always use three corners.
That's true, but who are the two that are out there when you're in cover 2, cover 1?
Oh, Des Ward and
Newsom?
Newsom.
Okay, so you leave.
So if you got to remember, if one of them gets hurt, who's going to replace?
So you're talking about throwing away the number 2 pick in a draft for a backup.
Until he gets better.
He's not going to want to be a backup.
Look at Newsom. Newsom didn't get in there until they got rid of Williams.
Newsom doesn't have the ego that Travis does.
Okay, I agree with you on that, Brandon.
And Newsom wasn't a top 2 pick.
He was a number 1 pick. Oh wait, Newsom? I think he was a third or fourth round pick.
He was out of Northwestern.
3rd or 4th round pick, I think. Was he?
What's his first name?
I want to say Greg, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I know it's Newsom.
All right, let's see. Greg Newsom the second.
Okay.
He was the 26th pick.
1st round, 26th pick.
That's far from number 2.
Well, I just say 1st round.
Yeah, but that's extremely far from the number 2 pick.
Right.
Travis Hunter, with your number 2 pick, you want somebody that's going to be playing, but not somebody that's going to be on the bench for a majority of plays.
Dude, draft like Emory Jones or some offensive tackle that's good out there.
And
yeah,
the Browns
that is true. They do need a.
That's what I want the Jags to do.
Yeah, and I could even see like, hey, taking a quarterback because they're going to need somebody.
Yeah, quarterback. Yeah.
I mean, clearly the quarterbacks they got are not the answer, so they need something there too.
Yeah, they need a quarterback back.
Yeah, they really do. And they need to get rid of the quarterback they have now.
Well, and I think the beauty of it is you could pick a quarterback and he could sit for a year behind Watson. Like, I know Watson's not a great mentor or anything, but at least he can get the vibe and the speed of the game.
Right. Absolutely. 100%.
Next to Watson on the bench because Watson's going to get hurt.
This is true.
He does it every year.
This is fair.
That's fair.
Very fair point.
Yeah, that is fair point.
All
he
right,
does.
And then you got the New York Football Giants drafting Shedeur Sanders, and I, as a Cowboys fan, love this pick.
He already had Giants cleats. I think he wants to play for him.
I want him to play for them because I don't think Shedeur Sanders is as good as he thinks he is, or is a third pick talent.
True.
I think one of the big things that made Shedeur so good there was the quick dink and dunk passes, and that's it.
I don't.
And I think. Oh, sorry, Brandon.
I don't think the Giants are ready for a quarterback.
I can agree with that.
I can agree with that.
They need more than a quarterback.
Yeah, they need help off offensive line and defense.
Yeah. But then the Patriots with Will Campbell, offensive tackle out of LSU.
Wow.
Yes. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
The Jaguars, Will Johnson, corner from Michigan. They need something.
Okay.
And he's a good talent.
Yeah, he's a good corner.
I was hoping for an offensive line.
But that corner, Will Johnson, he is really freaking good.
At this point, I'll take anything.
The Jaguars could literally draft any of the 22 positions and have positive feedback because they need all of it.
Well, I mean, what do we got? Josh Allen Haynes on defense.
Yeah.
No, I do like.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Brandon. I'm sorry.
Oh, something.
Well, that one pick for Jacksonville, that Abdul Carter,
So we're just doing the USA Today's.
edge tackle for Penn State.
We're just doing USA Today's.
Right. That looks really.
We'll get to where USA Today hasn't drafted.
Wow,
We'll
that's really looking good.
But Vegas, they have the Raiders taking Tyroa McMillan, wide receiver out of Arizona.
Oh yeah.
They need a lot more help. I personally think they should go quarterback here.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, but McMillan is really good though.
Yeah, McMillan for wide receiver for Arizona, he is really good.
All that being said, clearly receivers not where the problem is because they had Devontae Adams and couldn't do anything with it.
That's
true.
Facts.
That's facts.
So I think where the Raiders need most of their help is going to be O-line, running back, quarterback.
Well, they do need help on the
Raiders
D side too.
Raiders. Oh no, Raiders don't have Josh
Nope.
Jacobs.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, I forgot he went to the Packers.
I think so.
Think so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right.
Sure. Okay, and then the Jets taking Mason Graham, D tackle out of Michigan. I think that's a good pick. Help boost that up. I think the Jets really need O-line help, like really bad.
Yeah, they need to pressure the quarterback more.
What happened to Quentin Williams?
What do you mean?
Don't they have Quentin Williams?
They might, but they
run a 4-3.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
sounds about right.
Then the Carolina Panthers taking Abdul Carter, edge rusher, Penn State.
Yeah,
And just like that, the Carolina Panthers defense becomes a threat.
yeah, most definitely.
Because Abdul Carter can carry a team on his back.
Oh yeah, especially a defensive line. He'll get them going.
A defense on his back. Is that better?
Yeah. I think that'd be a great idea for the Panthers because they need defense.
I struggle comparing him to Micah Parsons though.
I don't like when you compare players to other NFL players or legends.
Right.
I think that's a terrible thing to do.
Yeah,
because it puts hopes in people's hearts. But if you look at the body of work that Abdul Carter has put together in college, he's going to be somebody.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can't just expect him to come out of college into the NFL and be as good as Michael is.
Micah Parsons.
Michael Parsons.
Micah
was though.
Yeah, Micah was.
Oh yeah.
And I think if anybody could do it, it's Carter.
Oh yeah.
Abdul Carter he's a dog. I mean, just look at what he just did against Notre Dame. He
ripped it. He ripped it.
Him and Mason Graham, I think, will make the biggest impact.
Yeah. And honestly, he made me think that, Abdul Carter showed me something in Riley Leonard that I didn't realize Riley Leonard really has. Riley Leonard is a ready for the NFL player because he can shrug off the pressure that keeps coming in his face.
Right.
And he showed that during that game. He shrugged it off and he continued playing. And
yeah.
And Abdul Carter is a dog for putting that pressure on him.
Oh yeah.
Then you got Michael Williams, edge out of Georgia, going to New Orleans.
That's not bad.
I like that too. Obviously, I think the Saints need a lot more than just that.
Right.
But I think that'll definitely positively benefit the team.
I agree with you, Chuck.
And next up is the Chicago Bears. And if that doesn't say an O-lineman's name, they're wrong.
Right. Absolutely.
Forget Calvin Banks.
It's Ashton Genty. They're wrong.
Holy crap.
They do need a running game, though.
They need a line.
They need a line. A line would give them a running game because the passing game would be able to take off.
Yeah, but they need a running game. They don't have a running game.
How do you get a running game? Open holes.
Yeah.
With an O-line.
Yeah.
That they don't have.
Right.
I'm sorry, but Ashton Genty's not going to be able to create those holes by himself. Not at the NFL level.
Nope.
I would hate to see that happen.
You just talk about asking Ashton Genty to go in there and fail.
Right.
All right. 49ers. What do they need? A front office, a coaching staff,
O-line.
Everybody needs O-line, so you're probably right. Well, this has him taking Kelvin Banks Jr.
Offensive tackle from Texas.
And that could be naughty.
That would be naughty.
Then it's got the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm.
Oh, new owner. Draft a new owner. Please draft a new owner.
You can't draft a new owner.
Or a running back. A new owner or a running back.
A running back or a safety.
Yeah.
Oh, how about Luther Burden III, wide receiver out of Missouri?
Okay.
No.
Someone to compliment CD. I can see that. Another weapon for Dak Prescott. That offense.
That offense is still high powered. That's the thing. We don't really need another receiver.
It would be more high powered with Luther Burden.
Need a running back.
It'd be better with the
Need a running back.
It'd be better with the running game. I agree with the running back.
Then the Miami Dolphins with an interior defensive lineman in Walter Nolan.
That sounds about right.
How about an O lineman to protect your injury-prone quarterback?
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Yeah.
But I don't hate this one.
I don't hate it either.
And then the Colts, Malaki Starks, safety out of Georgia.
Yeah, they do need help in the safety area.
The Indianapolis Colts
They're
need help in
secondary.
all areas. They're like the Jaguars over here. They're in shambles.
They need a secondary really bad.
I'm not even saying that to insult you guys.
Yeah, well, you did.
I was just being honest.
But it's true.
Yeah.
All right. After that, we got the Falcons. James Pierce Jr., edge out of Tennessee. I like that. I think the Falcons' offense is good. You know, they're squared away there. They need that help on the defensive end. And realistically, they need an entire defense.
Right.
Which generally starts at the edge position.
Right. Absolutely. 100%.
Because that edge can create the pressure on the quarterback to help the secondary out. And things go on from
put
there.
a little pressure on the quarterback and help the secondary out a little more.
Yep. Yeah. And then we got the Arizona Cardinals drafting Jalen Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
I like that. I like it. I really do. They need help.
I want to see them draft a quarterback. Somebody that'll actually, I don't know, throw the ball on target more. I struggle. I'm not a Kyler guy.
Right. But they do need a linebacker, though, because
I agree with quarterback.
Yeah. I really, what I would like to see is them try to make a trade with like the Giants and put Kyler Murray in the trade. Try to trade up to that first draft pick, first or second, and draft a good quarterback.
Yeah, but it all depends on how much money you have put into your quarterback.
The answer is too much.
Because if they have too much on that quarterback, their salary cap can go really low.
Do what the Broncos did and eat the salary cap penalty to try to better your future. It's what they did when they got rid of Russell Wilson and they drafted Bo Nix. And now they're in the playoffs.
But he sat down for a while Denver was paying him.
He's been playing this entire season getting paid by the Broncos.
But there was a couple games he sat down, though. And Justin Fields played.
That was at the beginning of the season, but he's playing for the Steelers. The Broncos are paying him to play for the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
So eat it, and they're in the playoffs. It's worked out great for Denver.
Yeah, it has.
And if the Cardinals can pull off something like that, where they trade away Kyler, draft a quarterback, they could potentially be in the playoffs just like Broncos are.
Could.
And having seen it done, it's not the world's worst idea.
Yeah, true.
And then you got the Bengals drafting Siobhan Revel Jr. corner, and they need all the help in the world when it comes to the defense. Their offense was humming this year.
Yeah, their offense was really good. Their defense was a little nasty.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Joe Burrow was cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Their defense left that.
Yeah. Yeah, their secondary was horrible. Yeah.
Talking to the mic, B.
Yeah.
Besides for Trey Hendricks, that defense was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very bad.
Very bad.
They got the Seahawks taking Josh Connerly Jr., offensive tackle out of Oregon, and I love that.
I like that too.
Don't get me wrong, I know the Seattle Seahawks, they need something in the quarterback position. Geno's a great placeholder to take that reign while they build a team.
Well, I think what they're going to do is also get an O-line to protect Geno more so that they can pass the ball or run the ball, maybe.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm thinking.
Then we get to Houston. Now we're getting into the teams that are made. Made teams. Teams that can compete.
I'd like to see Houston get an alignment.
Interior D lineman Derek Harmon out of Oregon.
I like it.
I don't hate that.
I don't either.
I would prefer to see the O lineman move, but if you're going to draft defensive player, go inner lineman. They need that out there.
I don't hate it, and they surely don't need any receivers.
No,
nothing like that.
Right. Yep.
I could see O lineman or pretty much anyone on the defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we get to Tampa. Ooh, what does Tampa need?
They need
They just need upgrades.
They need tight end.
I could see receiver to replace Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah, or to play with Mike Evans.
Or play, yeah.
Shamar Stewart, interior defensive lineman out of A&M. I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either. They do need a defense.
Then it's the Broncos getting Tyler Warren, tight end out of Penn State.
Now that's yeah.
Now that's
I like that. I like that. No, I really do. He is a monster. You could put him at tight end or wide receiver.
Their old line's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Their defense, they really don't need any help with. I think Bo Nix needs some weapons. They could use some O linemen, and a tight end position's great for both.
Yep.
Gives that added O line help, that little bit, and more weapons for the quarterback. I think that's a great draft pick in my opinion.
Yep, my opinion too.
And Tyler Warren is definitely a weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
And then we get to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this time I'm going to phrase the question, what's the one position they do not need?
They don't need a quarterback.
They don't need a outside linebacker.
Okay, so I agree with both of those. They don't need a linebacker. They don't need a quarterback. And I preface this because I just seen who USA Today has them drafting, and it's Jalen Milroe, and it's atrocious.
Oh, that's
Tell me you don't have any faith in Justin Fields, and you have no intentions of retaining Russell Wilson.
I don't like it.
I hate that.
I don't like it.
That's not a good one.
No. Then we get to the LA Rams. And I think they need defensive help.
They need defense and an offensive line.
I agree with that. And this has them taking Josh Simmons, offensive tackle out of Ohio State.
I like that.
I like that.
Much. A lot. I like that a lot. That's about the best pick the Rams could get.
I agree.
I haven't seen Jackson yet.
Jackson. We'll get there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We got the Packers here. And then we got them taking Landon Jackson, edge out of Arkansas. There it is.
Yep. Oh, he is really good. That'd be a really good pick for Green Bay. Really good pick.
Right when you were thinking of.
That's pretty good. Next team we got is the Chargers.
Oh, they need help on defense.
They need a lot of help on defense.
Wow.
And I can even see some O-line help.
Yeah.
Especially for the offense that Jim Harbaugh is going to want to run.
Yeah. He wants to run that run. And he needs a good offensive line.
And they have him taking Colston Loveland, tight end Michigan. And I hate that.
Oh, I don't like it. I really don't.
Colston Loveland is a good tight end.
He really is.
He really he's
but it's just not the piece. It's not the piece they need in my
No,
opinion.
don't. I mean, if he plays, he's hurt protocol. I mean, I love the pick. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a bad pick. He's going to get hurt. He's got to gain the weight.
Which that's something that can be done, right?
Right.
But either way, I want an O lineman or defensive help there,
Yeah.
knowing what Jim Harbaugh is going to want to play.
Oh yeah.
And Brandon has questions about what you said about Colston Loveland.
Go ahead.
You said he's underweight.
He's underweight. He's only like 200 and some pounds.
Well, most players are around 200 some pounds. He is 245. I don't think it's a weight issue for a tight end here.
245.
That's a good weight for a tight end.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's a receiving tight end is what he is.
He is.
That's
yeah,
exactly
a
what he's not a
receiving.
blocking tight
Yeah,
end.
he's a receiving tight end. Yeah, he is a vertical threat.
But that's where I'm not a huge fan of it because with the offense that we know Jim Harbaugh loves, it's not the right fit.
Right. Right.
You want to boost the running game, which
He's
is what
gonna
he
have
wants to live with.
Right.
Blocking tight end.
Yeah,
He
or
has to have a
blocking tight end, yeah.
Blocking tight end, yeah.
But then we get to the Commanders, and we got Nick Scorton, edge, A&M.
Okay.
I mean,
Not bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially with their head coach, defensive minded. You give him someone good,
Yeah.
it gets naughty quick.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
I mean, look what he did with Micah.
yeah. Yeah.
Then we got the Baltimore Ravens taking Mike Green, edge out of Marshall.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad.
That ain't bad.
They need a lot of help defensively.
Yeah, they do.
Don't underestimate Mike.
I won't underestimate anything.
I said that ain't bad. I didn't say it was really bad. It ain't that bad.
Then we get to the Vikings. What do the Vikings need?
A running back. They don't have a running back.
He's
Yeah,
decent.
He's decent.
I could see defense.
And
I can see
defense, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Brandon.
And we got interior defensive lineman Kenneth Grant out of Michigan.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that a lot.
I like that a lot.
Then we got the Buffalo Bills, and this better be a wide receiver.
Yeah, you need a wide receiver bad.
And it's JT Tumalao, edge out of Ohio State.
Ooh.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It's a great upgrade, I think, but man, they need receivers.
They need wide receivers bad. They really do.
Yeah. And then you get to Philly. And what's Philly need?
Defense.
And not a lot.
Not a lot.
Philly's a very well-rounded team.
They're pretty good.
And they got Jahad Campbell, edge out of Alabama.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes. That's definitely. They need to put pressure on,
And I
on
guess
the
we could have seen
quarterback.
that coming because we all know that Philly likes Alabama and Georgia, and that's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one draft where they drafted nothing but Georgia players.
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah.
Yep. That was last year when they
Yeah.
drafted all those Georgia dudes.
Then we got the Chiefs. What do they need? O-line,
O-line.
pass coverage. And they got Ariante Ursary, offensive tackle out of Minnesota.
No, I like that.
I like that too.
I really love that. That guy is big.
Yep.
He's 6'7", about 320 pounds.
Yep.
He's a big monster for that O-line, and he can block.
And then the last pick to the Detroit Lions.
I don't know what they would
What
need.
do they need?
They have
Everything.
Everything.
They are the most well-rounded team in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
And anybody that tries to deny it is wrong.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Linebacker?
All right, linebacker.
How about Tyler Booker, offensive guard out of Alabama?
I like it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
Get some
The
extra
more-
help.
can't
The
go
more
wrong with the offensive
linemen,
line.
the better.
Yeah,
Because then you could switch them out every once in a while and not wear out your O line.
defend your argument to them. You're not.
You're not wearing out all of your O line. you can bring them in after they're out. They can bring them in, and you don't wear out your O line.
Yeah, because it's like
you could be able to, and that hole's open.
It's like Dad said over there. You can't go wrong drafting all linemen.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree 100%.
And it's someone if he's got someone ahead of him, it's not a bad thing to
It's
where
a good thing. That's right.
To where he could sit behind that person for a year or two
and learn. Yeah, 100%, Brandon. 100%.
All right.
Yes.
Now we did playoff brackets for the NFL.
Yep.
I have multiples. Here you go. You can read your own off over there since you're staying.
Since what?
Since you've stayed.
All right, go ahead, Chuck, since you got multiple.
I'm going to start off, and I'm going to read off the 4 that we've gotten from submissions outside of the 4 of us that are sitting here.
Right.
And Ninjutsu, right?
All right.
So, his bracket starts with the Commanders beating the Buccaneers. He's got the Rams beating the Vikings. The Eagles beating the Packers. He's got the Lions beating the Commanders and the Eagles beating the Rams. And he put the Lions in the Super Bowl. On the AFC side, he's got the Chargers defeating the Texans, the Ravens beating the Steelers, and the Bills beating the Broncos. Then he's got the Chiefs beating the Chargers and the Bills beating the Ravens. And this is where it gets down to a beautiful, beautiful thing. He's got the Chiefs beating the Bills because until they can get it done, get over the hump and beat the Chiefs finally once in the playoffs, he'll never pick the Bills to beat the Chiefs. Which is exactly what he told me. Then in the Super Bowl, he's got the Lions versus the Chiefs, and he's got the 3-peat.
4-time Super Bowl champ.
3 Super Bowls in a row, Chiefs winning.
Yep.
Then we have my aunt. And she picked, very similarly, the big difference between hers and his is she picked the Vikings to beat the Rams and the Bills to beat the Chiefs and the Lions winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And she has the Vikings beating the Eagles. She's got the Vikes going to the Lions again. Then we got Joel.
Put your hands down, Joel.
Joel's got the Vikings beating the Rams, the Eagles beating the Packers, and the Commanders beating the Bucks. The Lions beating the Commanders, and the Eagles beating the Vikes. And the Lions going to the Super Bowl. On the other side, he's got the Chargers beating the Texans, Ravens beating the Steelers, and the Bills beating the Broncos. Then he's got the Chiefs facing the Bills, and the Bills beating the Chiefs, and the winner of the Super Bowl, Buffalo. Wow. He's got. I love the idea of a Lions-Bills Super Bowl, though, because neither of them have won a Super Bowl before.
Wow.
He's got the Bills getting over the hump and knocking Detroit down.
No.
Put your hands down, Joel.
I don't know. If there's a team to beat the Lions, it's probably the Bills because they've already done it once.
Yeah.
There's only one team that's beat.
So is the Chiefs.
The Chiefs have not beat the Lions. They haven't played.
No, the Bills beat the Chiefs.
And the Lions.
Oh, okay.
The Bills beat both of them in the regular season. And then we have Eddie.
Eddie Wilson.
Yep. Oh, boy, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie. He's got the Texans beating the Chargers. Outside of that, it's literally the same exact bracket as Joel's. It's literally the same exact bracket as Joel's.
Wow.
All the way down to the Bills winning the Super Bowl.
Wow. Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
All right, let's get into ours, boys.
All right.
You going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Rocket.
I got the Vikings beating the Rams, the Bucks beating the Commanders, and the Eagles beating the Packers. And then the Lions and the Eagles face, and I got the Lions going to the Super Bowl. Texans beating the Chargers. Ravens beating the Steelers. The Bills beating the Broncos. And then I got the Ravens and the Bills, and the Ravens beating the Bills. I got the Texans against the Chiefs. The Chiefs winning, and I got the Chiefs and the Lions going to the Super Bowl, and the Lions win.
All right. So tell me you're taking chalk without telling me you're taking chalk.
Yep.
I think the only problem I had there was Ravens beating Bills.
Let me see that. I'm going to put that with the rest of the collection.
Oh, what you got? The Ravens. I think the Ravens can do. You got Lamar Jackson, and you got the almost the best running back in the NFL.
I really think the Ravens-Bills game, if that comes to fruition, will be a great game.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a dagger. That's going to be a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Chuck. Big Chuck.
I got Vikings beating the Rams.
Okay.
The Buccaneers beating the Commanders.
Big.
And,
Yeah.
Packers beating the Eagles.
Oh.
And then Packers beating the Vikings. And then on the other side, I got Chargers beating the Texans. Chiefs beating the Chargers. Ravens beating the Steelers.
Yep.
Ravens beating the Bills.
Oh.
Ravens beating the Chiefs.
Oh, your dad's going to hate you.
And then
your dad's going to hate you, buddy.
Packers and Ravens. Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
You hear that? You hear that, Ed? Your son is wanting the Ravens to beat the Chargers or the Chiefs.
I think the boldest prediction out of all the predictions he made there was the Packers beating the Lions.
Yeah, really.
And the Lions not even winning a playoff game this year.
I forgot to say.
Let's put it this way. Have you seen the Lions beating the Packers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So have I. Twice in a row, baby.
All right, Ed. I'll take that.
Wow.
Brandon, what do you got?
All right, so I got between Vikings and Rams. I have the Vikings. Commanders and Bucks. Commanders. Eagles and Packers. Eagles.
All right, I'm waiting for you to disagree with me. What are you doing here?
Chargers, Texans. I got Texans.
Okay, still waiting. Okay.
Ravens and Steelers. Ravens.
Still waiting.
Bills and Broncos. Bills.
All right, so we agree on the entire first round.
All right. You got Commanders, Lions. Lions.
Yep.
Vikings, Eagles. Vikings.
Nope.
What?
I got the Eagles.
Nobody has faith in the Vikings? What's going on?
I don't say Sam Darnold's going to do it.
Texans, Chiefs. Chiefs. Ravens, Bills. Bills.
I got the Ravens.
Why is it Ravens? Lions, Vikings. Lions. Chiefs, Bills. Chiefs. Lions, Chiefs. Chiefs.
All right. So I have in the second round, I got the Eagles beating the Vikings, the Ravens beating the Bills, Chiefs beating the Texans, and the Lions beating the Commanders. Then in that quarterfinal round, in the conference championship round, right? Give me the Eagles to beat the Lions. We're going to put the dagger in Detroit, and we're going to watch them choke it away like they did last year.
Yeah, true.
Then give me the Chiefs to beat the Ravens. And it's going to be an Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl, which breaks my heart because I hate the Eagles with a passion. Yes. And give me the three-peat. Breaks my heart.
What's the repeat?
Three-peat? The Chiefs to win the third Super Bowl in a row. Something that's never been done.
Okay.
That's what I got. So we're going to see what happens and go from there. We'll keep you updated.
Yep.
So that puts us at Okay, let's get into coaches getting fired.
Okay.
So far, we'll start at the top here. Matt Eberflus for the Bears, fired. I hate that.
1
I
year.
hate that too.
1 year is all he got.
1 year with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
1 year's not enough.
No.
No, it's not.
Horrible.
I mean, you got to at least give the coach 5 years to get a team going.
They did.
And 1 year just ain't going to cut it.
They did request an interview with Mike McCarthy. Go. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Let's get a coach in there that'll tell Jerry Jones to shut
But
up.
if I was a coach, I'd at least want a 5-year deal. And you can't fire me until after 5 years.
That's not how life works.
Wow.
You could be fired at any point.
Wow.
I'm sure there's guaranteed money in it, but then the Jaguars fired Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
And I don't think I love that at all.
I don't either. Who are you going to get in there as a coach?
How many years did he have?
There are a lot of coaches.
My favorite part about this is they have requested interviews with Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, and I think that would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
They've also requested interviews with former Jets head coach Robert Saleh and Eagles OC Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Please not Kellen Moore.
Yeah. Wow.
Doug Peterson had how many years there?
He had quite a few.
Yeah, he had quite a few years.
So
I'm
he
not
had
positive.
enough to turn the team around, but didn't do it.
Yeah.
Let's see how many years he had. Doug Peterson has been the head coach of the Jaguars since 2022, so he's had 3 years.
You know what I'm thinking? That wouldn't work.
But
I don't think getting Notre Dame's head coach would work
You're
for
not getting-
Jacksonville.
you're not getting him. You're not getting him.
No.
Doing too good right now.
He ain't going
Yeah,
nowhere.
he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going to leave Notre Dame.
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
The Raiders fired head coach Antonio Pierce.
Yeah.
I mean, they were in shambles.
Yeah, that makes sense. To me.
They were in shambles. Yeah.
Then the Patriots fired head coach Jerron Mayo.
Yeah.
And then after 1 year, they did interview former Buccaneers OC Byron Leftwich, though.
Yeah,
Byron Luckowicz. Wow. I haven't heard that name in a while.
He can't coach.
Yeah. And then that's it. That's all the. Oh, that is not all the firings. Hold up. The Saints fired head coach Dennis Allen. Yeah, they needed to do that.
Yeah.
But they requested an interview with Kellen Moore. I don't understand. What's with the Kellen Moore interview? Stop it.
Yeah, really.
He's the Eagles OC though.
Yeah.
The Jets fired. We all know they fired Robert Saleh. They fired their GM Joe Douglas.
Wow.
As well.
Wow.
And then the Titans fired their GM Rand Carthen.
They allowed to fire their GMs?
Yeah, the owner can't fire himself. So
No. Otherwise, well, that's the one thing I'm waiting to hear is Jerry Jones fires Jerry Jones. I know, but he needs to.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry, that's not going to happen.
They're going to fire
The
him.
only way he's going to get fired is if God fires him.
Yeah.
I don't want to wish death on people.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you'd be just like your whole fan base. So
Yeah.
Wishing death on somebody so far. So far. Plus, who knows? His son's probably just like him. Being a Cowboys fan hurts.
Doesn't hurt me because I ain't no Cowboy fan.
Well, maybe you should be because your team's worse. Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
We don't talk about cookies on Garage Sports Ohio.
Maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should. What do you mean?
those Walmart cookies, the best cookies.
You talking about the ones with the sugar on top? The frosting?
The ones that come in the plastic containers.
The sugar cookies with the
with
frosting
in the like the circular ones. Ooh.
Those are good cookies.
Oh my god, they're the best.
I disagree. I think peanut butter cookies are superior, but
I think homemade chocolate chip cookies.
those are really good too.
They have to be soft. They cannot be crunchy, or I'm gonna be so mad.
You're like, I didn't. If I wanted crunchy, I'd buy Chips Ahoy.
That's why we make.
Yep.
Look at us talking about cookies. All right, let's get into it. We have all the interceptions from week 18, and we get to blame other humans.
Yep.
Whose fault is it? Are you ready for this down there?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Get in the camera. We can't see you.
I said, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Zappia looks to throw.
Whose fault was that?
Quarterbacks. Or I'm not going to say. I'm going to say good defensive play because he cut right into it.
Zappia
Look at that. He was around and he went right around that.
Zappia looks
receiver.
Like a pick play.
And he pick hawked it. Look at that.
Like a rub.
That was a darn good defensive play.
I blame the quarterback
Well, I say good defensive play.
because look who's wide open.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
What about you? Come on, Peanut Gallery. No dead time. Talk.
I'm conflicted
Okay, talk us through your thoughts.
because I think the quarterback could have made a better decision, but it was a very good defensive play.
Okay, so you can give it to both.
Yeah.
All right, then both.
Zappia looks to throw, and he threw a pick. Zappy. Oh!
Can we?
I love that one.
I love that play.
Hey, can we blame Zappy now?
Zappy.
Can we blame Zappy now?
Man, that's the quarterback's fault.
It was so far behind his receiver
Yep.
to a big man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love big men running the ball.
Put that big man to DB.
Oh, big foul.
Put that man to DB.
I don't know if he can keep up.
I don't think he as big as he is. A big man like that.
He just stood there. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Ball got thrown right to him.
Amen on that. Heck yeah. Yeah.
Oh, big foul.
Did he just say big fat? Did he just say big fat?
Wow.
You can't body shame people.
Wow. The body shaming is real.
I think he looks great.
He does look great.
He looks good.
He looks phenomenal with that ball in his hands.
Heck yeah.
Looks like
For what he
Run, buddy, run.
for what he has to do, he's in perfect shape.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
Big foul. Quick throw, and that is.
I blame the receiver on that one.
So
I got hit again.
You can't blame the quarterback. You got to blame the receiver. You got to keep the ball in your hands.
Quick throw, and that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a receiver's fault.
that got ripped out of his hands and tossed to another player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's on the receiver.
I
That's
blame the
receiver.
receiver.
Yep.
Lock taking a deep shot. Hyatt's down there, and it.
Oh my goodness, that was a good defensive play. He was reading that quarterback by the T.
Well, then the quarterback gets paid millions and millions of dollars. Actually, you know what? Can I blame the Giants franchise?
Can I blame the quarterback because he had a clean
You
pocket?
can blame whoever you want. I just want to blame the entire Giants franchise.
I mean, look at that pocket. It was clean.
Yeah, I blame
Clean.
the entire Giants franchise for being stupid and getting rid of Saquon.
Yeah.
If Saquon's there, you run it on 3rd and 2 instead of throwing deep balls.
Well, look at the
Running back wide open right
there. Yeah, I mean, he could have got the first down.
Yep.
And oh wait, and at least it could have stopped the clock. Because when you move those chains, they gotta stop the
This
clock.
isn't college. That's not how that works.
NFL, you'd have to burn timeout then.
They don't have any.
Yep. No.
So are you down to situation now?
Now I'm down to situation.
I blame the Giants franchise. Dan?
That's
got it.
back.
Brandon?
He could have made a better decision there.
I'm going situation.
Lock, taking a deep shot. Hyatt's down there, and it's picked off. Keenan Allen to the sideline.
I'm definitely blaming.
I think I'm going to be happy here.
I'm going to blame the quarterback because that was a clean pocket. Look at that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Caleb Williams isn't number 13, is he? He is?
He is.
Good. I blame Caleb Williams.
I blame Caleb Williams also.
That makes me happy.
Keenan Allen to the sideline, and it's intercepted. So
My question: Why does he have to throw off his back foot there?
He didn't. Dan, who's to blame?
Caleb Williams.
All right. This is on Baker, guaranteed.
Well, here the last 6 weeks. Mayfield unloading.
That was tipped.
No, Baker.
That was not on Baker. That was blocked.
I got a question. Do you know what my question here is?
Well, here the last 6 weeks. Mayfield.
Yep. That was a good defensive play.
Why is he still standing?
That was a good defensive play.
When he jumps up, he takes all the pressure off of you. Put him on the ground.
Charlie.
You said. How many times you said that?
Every time.
You know what, fans? Fans, we need a compilation of Chuck saying that every time. Somebody make it happen.
Yeah.
Put him on the ground. This is on the O-line. For letting him jump. Great defensive play. That's my final answer.
Great deep play.
Great defensive.
He still should have been on the ground.
Honestly, it's not going to change the outcome. He could still block it and wind up on his butt.
Exactly.
Yeah. Could have.
He needs to wind up on his butt.
Yeah.
Make him pay for doing it, and he won't do it again later.
Oh, yeah.
Field unloading down the field, and it is taken away. Jones, another catapult down the field. Thomas.
Oh, that's on the QB.
That's on who?
That's on the QB.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
There we go. That's on Mike Jones. It's Mac Jones, but his real name's Mike, and we're going to stick with it.
Mike Jones.
Why would that be to hurt you?
I'm not explaining it. I'm not playing the game. It happens too often.
Intercepted.
You hear Penix gets rid of it.
I feel like he just got drilled. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say he just got drilled by this guy right here with nobody in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got this lineman here standing around dancing like a fool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I blame number 65, lineman, Atlanta.
Yep, I blame the O-line. 65. He should have been.
You hear Penix gets rid of it quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, and the receiver.
And the receiver.
Who just tossed it in the air and said, hey, I don't want this.
He don't want it.
I blame the receiver.
Yeah, I'm blaming the O-line and the receiver.
I'm blaming the O-line and the receiver also.
Pressure not still got to the receiver.
True.
I blame the receiver.
And it's popped up in the air and intercepted. Holton Miller, the left tackle block.
Quarterback. That was behind him.
That's Joey.
Damn who it is.
Yeah, I blame the quarterback. He threw it behind
Miller,
his back.
the left tackle block.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's on the quarterback.
He couldn't get to it.
That's quarterback.
He couldn't get to it. I blame the quarterback.
I think he stopped too soon or something, and he kind of put it behind him.
Yep.
I think he was just off target because of the route, maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still on the quarterback, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just explaining it.
And it was picked off on the play.
Packers head coach.
Well, that's on Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, it is. That's on Garoppolo.
Packers head coach.
Who was the receiver there? Number 20 for Seattle?
Yeah.
Threw it right to him.
Garoppolo's pass picked off by Julian Love. Start his day with a pass underneath it.
Receiver?
Oh, that's on the receiver.
That's not pass interference. Look at him.
Oh, yeah, that's pass interference.
His day.
He was hugging him.
Holy shnikey. Hey, you going to give him a hug?
He hit him as the ball's getting there.
Yeah. Yes and no. I don't know. That's pretty close.
Am I allowed to blame Devontae Adams here? Because I want to. Okay, I'm doing it.
It's your opinion.
It's on Devontae Adams. Thoughts?
Start his day with a pass underneath.
Yeah, I'm blaming Devontae Adams.
Dad?
Receiver.
Brandon?
I'm going to blame a call. That no call.
Okay.
That's tipped and intercepted. Has time. Downfield wants Waddle again.
Tyler Huntley.
Look like a 50-50 ball.
Yep. And I'll always blame the quarterback on 50-50s.
Yep.
It looked more like a 30-70 there.
Quarterback.
Yep.
Quarterback.
And underthrown. Pressure coming. Got rid of it. And got
offensive line.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. O-line. Most definitely O-line.
Because we only got 4 guys coming in, too.
Yeah. I blame the
Pressure coming.
5 guys coming in. So you got 5 on 5. It's not like the quarterback's hot, right?
O-line.
It's on the O-line.
Yeah, it's on the O-line.
again underthrown. Pressure.
Yeah. No.
So then it's
5 on 5.
It's just a good blitz call.
Well, also, if you're not doubling over here, you get this handled. And even with the doubling, that's the guy that hit. It's like he got sandwiched between 2 guys, and one of them was being double teamed.
You said it was 5 on 5?
Yeah.
I'll blame it.
Yeah.
O-line.
If it's 6 on 5 defense, then I can't. Then, yeah, it's blitz package.
Yeah.
But that's not what we had here.
Right.
Pressure coming. Got rid of it. And got picked. The throw is out. And
Josh Dobbs.
Wow.
Stick to working on your rocketry or super smart things because you're not a good enough quarterback.
Nope.
That's quarterback.
He overthrew him.
And it's intercepted. Wanted to do.
Oh, did you see the flag?
What?
All right, here we go. Josh Dobbs again. Clean pocket.
Dobbs will.
Like a bad pass. Maybe they'll just make
Dobbs will.
I'm blaming the receiver. It looked like that went right through his arms.
Yeah.
You should have had it.
I think the receiver should have had it also. I'm agreeing with you, Big Chuck.
Receiver.
Yeah.
Receiver.
Throw, and that's intercepted.
What?
That was a great defensive play. Did you see that?
I blame
Quarterback.
Jared Goff.
He could have spiked that right at the halfback's feet.
You do not have to put this ball in the air like that. And if you do, you could put it over his head a little bit to where he has to go get it. And that's going to be just fine. Instead, you dump it to where the guy that's jumping in front of your face is jumping.
Quarterback.
You can clearly see him jumping.
Yep, quarterback.
Peanut gallery?
I see 2 things.
All right, what do you got?
I see quarterback.
Yep.
Also a good defensive play.
Okay. Yeah.
Post again, retreating his oh, it's intercepted and the deflection. Goff from his own end zone. Deep shot downfield. There's coverage down there. It's intercepted.
Quarterback. Wait.
That's quarterback for sure.
Why are you going that deep in the third quarter with 11:50?
He threw that ball 65 yards.
To the defense.
He only needed to throw it 50.
That would take any coach and pull his hair.
That's on Jared Goff.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the quarterback.
And that's it.
That's it.
145. All right. Well, anybody got anything else they want to say during the ending of this episode so we can go watch Ohio State football?
All I gotta say is go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Go Horns.
Horns down.
Horns down.
Horns down.
Horns down. Go Bucks.
You can't stop the fans.
I'll say this. OH.
Really, Brandon?
Really?
No IO here.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's
Wow.
AB.
What I'm doing?
And you know what? The bad thing is, Pops is a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
I want the Big Ten to win.
Honestly,
And he said go.
hey, honestly, if you watched this episode, you wouldn't have been able to tell that he's not a Buckeyes fan. You heard the way he was going during that video. But I also want to say thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Chuck.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
When are you coming back? Never? Because you're embarrassed and don't want your face to be on camera? Look how red he is. Oh, they can't because you're not even in the camera.
Yeah.
You're as red as your hat right now. But thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming on, bud. Appreciate you.
We'll see y'all next week.
See you next week. Oh, bring in the comments. We love you.
Thank you, folks, for watching Garage Sports Ohio.